So yeah,
Let's jam.
bro,
Bro?
So
Bro.
while
Bro.
you were driving home from your haircut, I was telling
Yes.
Kirari about the glory that was like peak 2008 Middle America.
Yeah.
So, North Dakota.
No, because I think the shale oil fracking thing happened in 2010.
Modern
No,
North Dakota.
I swear to God, no, not even that. No, I'm talking like everyone had a Tuscan-inspired home. Everyone had like the same 4 cents from frickin'
Bath
what
and
was
Body
that?
Works.
Bath and Body Works. Yeah, they either had sweet pea, cucumber melon, or they had like warm vanilla sugar. And like,
Oh,
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
the warm vanilla sugar.
yeah. I should call her. So anyway,
Oh,
hi,
vanilla sugar? Yeah, you should call vanilla sugar.
hi, internet. We're the V-boomers. We're VTubers that are above the age of 30. Because everyone else on the internet is like, you're too old to be a VTuber. You're 30. You've got responsibilities, and we're just like, yeah, you can piss right off. Be respectful, you little shit. And yeah, we talk about games, whatever we like, and pop culture and nostalgia. So much nostalgia.
All
Speaking
the
of
nostalgia and food.
Did you hear
God,
that they're
yes.
possibly coming out with a new PSP?
They
Hold
are?
on. Hold on. I'm not
Yep.
done with the intro yet. I'm Shades for
sorry.
Shades. The lovely lady over on the other end is Kirari Mochizuki. And that man in the
Hello.
middle with the plan is Sergeant Sage.
I've got plans, apparently.
Yes.
So
Tell us more about this PSP while I nostalgia bone her harder, I suppose.
So I believe that there was supposed to be a new version of the PSP because PlayStation wants to get back into the portable. A native PlayStation handheld rumored as the PSP2 or PSP3, because there was an in between,
Okay.
is reportedly in development by Sony. Leaks suggest it will be a dockable device capable of playing current generation games running natively on custom AMD chip rather than relying on cloud streaming. So essentially, it's their answer to the Nintendo Switch. They want it
Alright.
portable, but they also want it to be able to dock, so that way you can play it on a screen. What the cost of that's going to be? God, if I know. They've already jumped the Steam Deck up to $900.
Oh god, yeah.
There's talk of the Steam Deck being higher than that, depending on what happens with the market lately. What happened to the internet, man?
I think it also depends on which version of the Steam Deck you want, because they're going to have one that's
Yeah.
got like, the glass gorilla screen, and one that's got the normal screen, and
Mhm.
all
And I
that
remember
jazz.
the good old times in 2024. I bought my Steam Deck with my work bonus.
Mhm.
And I like paid like an extra £70 into it so I could get like the 1 TB model.
Yep.
There you go.
And
That's what I got.
now the Steam Deck is like over £200 more expensive.
Yes.
It's
God
crazy.
dang.
Did they actually update it at all? Like, is it a new model of it, or did they just say, "Oh, because of the price of everything else, we just got to bump it up"?
I don't actually know. Like I was talking about it with some friends the other day, and I just like looked at the price because I was curious. Like I already have one. I don't need to look at the things anymore. And I was just like curious, like, and it was like £779. And I was like, wait, I paid like 500-ish for mine. And I
I paid about 600.
I literally dug through my emails, through my freaking Steam receipts to find the freaking Steam Deck receipt. And yeah, I paid £569 for mine. It's like
Mhm, mhm.
£210 more. Yeah, crazy.
So, according to this article, the Steam Deck is sold out again, even after the huge price rise. Apparently, it's not too expensive for some people. Valve recently raised the price on the Steam Deck, making the handheld gaming PC cost up to $949 for the 1 TB OLED model. Well, that's a massive $300 increase over its original price. So, yeah, they did. From what it sounds like, they didn't update it.
$300 increase
Yeah,
is what Google
it's
says.
it's not surprising that the Steam Deck went up in price. Basically, every type of gaming hardware is going through the same thing right now, because PlayStation 5 went up in price because the ongoing RAM crisis and all that stuff.
Which I still think is fake. by the way.
Do you still think people are selling it for $650?
No, I think it's fake because people are trying to like put the press and the scourge to
Oh,
everybody. It's a fake shortage on paper that I am not entirely
gotcha.
sure has not been caused by OpenAI and Sam Altman's bullshit of, oh yeah, we'll buy these. Oh, we said we would think about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hmm.
Which they haven't clarified that position, by the way.
No, they haven't. So basically, what you're saying is they're purposely inflating the worth of the product in order to get people to spend more money,
Yep.
and that's what they're
Mm.
telling their consumers, anyways. Hmm.
Well, no, because
Huh.
if you remember earlier in the year or towards the end of last year, everyone was like, "Oh, OpenAI is taking all their RAM for the next 3 years." And then, like, remember 3 months ago when we were like, "Oh, so OpenAI is kind of reneging on that," and then they're like, "Oh, hey, we're broke." Remember that? That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Mm.
So here's the thing, though, is it's happening right now. Um, they're talking about like the AI data centers. We'll use data centers as an example. They're building data centers everywhere to power these AIs.
Yeah.
Uh, once the data centers are built, unless their components are burning out at an exorbitant rate, they're not going to replace them for the next 5 years. We'll say,
Oh yeah. At
right?
least.
Because they're gonna wait until the next greatest technology jump is out before
Mm.
they revamp them. So we're seeing the price go up now because there's a high demand because they're in the process of building all these data centers. There's
Yeah.
high demand from the corporate side, so they can charge more because corporate companies will pay more to get their stuff built. And then when the data centers are like, oh, we're full up, we cannot fit another data center on the US continent or anywhere else in the world, then what's going to happen? The price is going to drop. And now they've got to market it toward consumers again because consumers are going to be their only avenue because these corporations are just like, yeah, we'll see you in 5 years. Like,
Or
Mhm.
what's that company going to do?
and hear me out. They're gonna be
Yeah.
like FN Herstall or Heckler and Koch and be like, "Oh, so I know I've done a lot of government work, but if you're not rich enough to work with us, go somewhere else and buy firearms, poor."
I just never understood the alienating of a consumer base. Like,
Don't you guys have phones? Sorry, I just had to think about that.
mm, mm,
Uh, never forget.
Sorry.
never forgot.
And that's the only way I know how to make that analogy because, like, it could go one of two ways. The market, like you said, could totally correct itself, and we'll all be
Mhm.
fine. Or these crazy PC parts suppliers could be like, "Well, you're no longer rich enough to afford us. Go somewhere else." And there's either nowhere else, or there's people slinging components that power calculators.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look
Honestly,
forward to having to buy a GPU from a black guy in an alleyway at 2 a.m. out of the back of a truck.
what you're going to get to the point where there's going to be some people that are going to basically one time buy a graphics card, right?
Yeah.
They're going to deconstruct it and take it apart, and then they're just going to go and they're going to get the parts and start building them their own and producing them out of their garage and just selling them to their friends for money.
Oh my god, imagine.
Bro,
Oh,
that'd be like,
you want the new 5090 card? Pff, I can make you a 5090 card just
Yeah.
for like
a bootleg
$200.
5090. Damn.
Yeah, for 200.
$200 and a case of beer and pizza.
Yep.
It's better than the
Sounds like a
alternative.
good deal.
Instead of pizza, can I get a box of tacos?
Bro,
Ooh, tacos.
tacos sound really good right now.
Yar.
Oh,
But I mean,
I would pick tacos over pizza any day.
it's eventually going to get to that point where the modern everyday at home enthusiast is going to be like, because there was a cycle, right? Everyone, even amateurs, were building their own PCs,
yeah.
and then PC costs went down dramatically. And the reason why most people built their own PCs is so they could budget a PC build, right?
Mm.
And so now everyone's buying these pre-builts, and because they're buying so many pre-builts, there's not enough supply, right, of the products. So the products go up in price. So eventually, these PCs are like, oh no, we outpriced everyone now. Now if you want this really good PC, you're paying $4,000, $5,000. Everyone's like, man, I can't do that. So then the cycle is going to go to where the people that were building PCs are going to go back to building PCs to save money, and then these PC companies are going to be having to drop the price again, so that way they can start putting out pre-builts. Then everyone's going to get lazy again, and they're going to start buying the pre-builts, and the pre-builts are going to go back up in price, and it's just a cycle, right?
It never ends.
No, because then Jensen Wong and I'm totally not from tech support. Trust me, bro. Nadella are gonna like, I don't know, make violent love to each other, and they're gonna merge Nvidia and they're gonna merge Microsoft, and it's gonna be great because they're gonna make it to where you don't own your PC, you just rent it from Nvidia Soft.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Microsoft because
they just announced something crazy today with Nvidia's partnership with Nvidia.
Apparently, Linux is starting to come up like fast because I don't know, Windows just isn't.
Windows sucks dick.
As innovative as it used to be.
Don't laugh at me. That's all it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to pretend anymore. Windows sucks dick. I really wish I could get a better software to sell my information and my ad space to 70,000 bajillion consumers in such a way that I could use it to then, power the void of my soul. But instead...
it'd be funny if all of a sudden he cut out and was quiet because they nixed his copy. They canceled his borrowed. Oh God, it happened! It happened! Microsoft's coming for you! Please, everyone, hide your kids, hide your wife. They're coming for you.
Oh God! Okay, I fought them off. Kirari, they might come for you next. Watch out!
Okay. I like using Windows. It's okay.
A traitor! Sage, get back here! Okay, so I just don't like using Windows anymore because it was like, oh, Windows XP, it's not safe still, but you can come back.
Okay.
Because it was like Windows XP was all right, and then Windows 7 came along after Vista, and then Windows 7 was okay, and then they had Windows 8, which was like, oh yeah, so we're going to be selling a lot of your biometric and your geometric and your polymetric and your amount of metric words that end in metric. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna be selling all your metrics, and then Windows 10 was like, oh yeah, so we're gonna be selling this even more, but you can turn this off. And now Windows 11 is like, hey, so you gotta sign in and create an account that's tagged with your digital ID, which by the way is also gonna be like your IRL government name at this point if you want to use the internet. Tired of
Let's
this.
talk about also all of these new programs coming out today where they need kernel level access to your system.
No, I don't want to talk about it either.
They're like we need kernel level access because it'll make a more secure connection between your programs and our accounts, and then they sell your information anyways.
Bro, Epic does that. Epic does that with all their Borderlands games, or is that 2K? I don't know anymore. Epic Games does that shit with Fortnite too. I'm tired of this bullshit. I just want a thing that plays games, runs movies and music, and bring back the old Windows Media Player visualizers and skins. That's what I want. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Comment section. Do you remember what is your favorite old school Microsoft Windows 7, no, Windows XP, a media visualizer? No idea what I'm talking about? No.
Being of horror things, though, my daughter went to go see the new Backrooms movie.
Spoilers, man. Was it good?
Oh, she hasn't talked to me yet. I've been trying to get her to play Subnautica 2 with me, and I can't even get her on the horn. Like, I bought it for her. I bought her a copy, and she still hasn't even installed it. I'm like, come on. I just want to bond with you over fear-inducing deep water psychosis.
Yay. We love thalassophobia.
Yeah. I don't have it, but...
I also don't have it. I just like looking at the Reddit because it's pretty pictures.
Right.
But yeah, so that's the new gaming movie that's out about a video game. So they've already done Five Nights at Freddy's. They're doing Backrooms.
We don't talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
See, I still haven't watched them, but my daughter told me I wasn't missing anything. She's like, "Don't
You're
eat that.
not.
It's not. Don't. You're not missing
It's
anything."
you're not missing anything.
Damn.
Just save yourself
The $50.
the
going to the movies.
$50, the wanting to get the time back, and just don't do it. Just don't do it. Watch the one clip where MatPat is like a server in like a diner. That's all you need to see.
I will say though that Backrooms is beating the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Bro.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The viewership tanked on the second weekend of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Bro, this is the second
Honestly-
weekend. They lost 75 to 90%.
Yeah, honestly, it should literally have just been released to Disney Plus, right? As a feature length film at this point.
Oh god.
I don't even know how much it costs Disney to make it, but if they're going to be losing money on it in the theaters, well, they're probably still doing fine. There's plenty of us Star Wars nerds out there that'll just go watch it just because it's Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
No,
100%.
I'm done with Star Wars. I'm done with the wars.
Done with the wars. He's
Done.
got the PTSD from the wars.
How bad they are, yeah. Oh god.
I mean,
I haven't
Ahsoka
watched
season
any.
2 should be coming out soon. And the Ahsoka show
Oh.
wasn't too bad.
Hold on.
I haven't
did
watched
they-
any since was I keep forgetting what the movie's called.
Force Awakens, the last crap. I
Mm,
just,
well, no. Keep forgetting what it's called. Oh my god, hold on.
She's
I have no
furiously
idea.
typing. To
I am
Google to say-
furiously typing.
is.
say, remember for me. Tell me what I'm missing.
Rogue One. That's the one.
Oh,
Rogue One.
was great.
I loved Rogue
Eh,
One, but that's the last one I've seen. And that's been a while. Oh god, that's been 10 years. What?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Has
Oh
it?
my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I just see like Rogue One. Well, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, 2016. I'm like, what the?
They
Yep.
destroyed that movie. That movie was okay. It could have been so much better.
I liked it
the-
a lot better than the Rey trilogy.
Yeah. Well, I've only seen the first one of that one, but yeah.
Don't waste your time with the rest. It's literal trash.
If you want to see Mark Hamill drink green milk directly from a nipple, then go ahead and watch the second one. If you don't,
I'm
then
good.
don't.
You
I'll
literally
pass.
could just follow him on Twitter for that. He does that daily.
I'll pass.
He
I'll
was
pass.
not happy with how they portrayed Luke Skywalker in that. Like he voiced his opinion on it.
And then he
Oh.
voiced
But-
his very much negative opposite opinion when they're like, Mark, do you want to work in this town again? He was like, yes, I do.
Well, yeah, that's his livelihood. That's his.
Mhm.
That's all he knows. It's not like he went out and got a college degree in engineering and he just happened to be acting. He's pretty much always been an actor. That's how he makes his bread and butter.
Yeah.
So I can't blame him for
True.
sucking at
Acting.
the teeth that is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I actually
No,
talked to
man.
someone the other day that watched Lord of the Rings for the first time the other day, and I was like, "What?
How do you bullshit? How?
one of the coworkers, one of the ladies I work with, she's finally sat down and watched them.
I was like, cause the guy is like, I'm pretty sure he's like older than me anyway. Not by much, but he like told me like, oh yeah, I watched Lord of the Rings the other day for the first time, and I was like, how have you gone this long without watching Lord of the Rings? Please tell me it was a director's cut.
Yeah, you have to at this point. You
He was
want
like,
something
yes. I
else.
was like, okay, good.
Let me tell you, I did not actually watch Fight Club until I was maybe 24.
Mm,
And Fight Club was out a long time before I was 24.
Bro, right?
mid movie.
I had so many people telling me, can't believe you haven't watched Fight Club, bro.
It's
and
an
I say,
okay
well,
movie.
Aren't you
That's
already breaking the
weird.
rule? You're not supposed to talk about
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say, if you don't talk about Fight Club, you're breaking the first rule.
Oh, speaking of
Mm.
something else that I don't ever want to see people talk about again, but fucking Zoomers are talking about. Apparently it's now a thing to take Kool-Aid packets, like 2 or 3 Kool-Aid packets, put it into a jar, separate out a pineapple into spears, and then fill it with water, so you get pineapple Kool-Aid.
The pineapple absorbs the Kool-Aid
Yes,
water.
yes.
I thought it was gonna be much worse. I thought they were taking the powder and like, you know how like you
Doing
put a
what? Boofing it or something? No.
no. A crunchy exterior to like a fruit or something like that. They basically just
reaction
coated
tells
it in
me that he
sugar.
knows
But they do
boofing
that.
is.
They do that with grapes.
Yeah, they do.
Why
Yeah,
would you
so
ruin grapes like that?
if I see one more of these, I'm gonna fucking crash out. And you're like, Shades, where have you seen them? I'm a food guy. I like food, so like all my food recs and everything on my FYPs been like, have you tried this viral pineapple? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking like pineapple. It's a mid fruit. Get out.
Did you know that you're not actually eating pineapple? The pineapple's actually eating
it's
you.
digesting you because the fucking enzymes in the pineapple are breaking down your insides.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Wait,
love
They're
it
getting
when
all up in that
pineapples
gutty
eat me.
works and melting you.
Pineapple.
They're delicious though. I will continue to eat
I love them.
and they can fight back all they want and they're not gonna
Yeah.
win.
And now
I
I'm
will
just
consume.
imagining a small army of pineapples with tiny arms and legs and giant mouths that like unhinge at the back. They're like rows of sharp teeth chasing you guys around because you
What are they,
ate their
snakes?
family.
They're unhinging their jaws. Are they snakes?
No, because they're like sharks. They got razor sharp teeth, just rows upon rows of them. I don't know, man. It's been a wild week for me. Yes. Hi.
You know what's wild this week?
What?
The end of my book.
The end of your book is wild because those two men went at it like professionals. That's how wild the end of your book was.
I mean, there was no naughty things. There was only people dying, but yeah.
Oh damn.
Hey, you didn't have to take my way as naughty. The two guys went at it. They fought each other with swords. I can't help where your mind is going.
Actually, they fought each other in magic, but yeah.
Magic, swords, whatever the kids are calling it these days. They crossed them. But Subnautica 2's botched bonus deal is about to wipe out more than 1/3 of Krafton's 73.6 million annual profit for 2025. So they're about to lose 1/3 of their profits from last year.
Because they hit the bonus.
Ooh, yeah. Well, of course they hit the bonus. They hit the bonus in like, I don't know, like the first 2 weeks of launch for the early access. Yeah. Ugh. So I can't even imagine having to pay out 1/3 of what your company's worth.
Crazy.
Now we know why they use GPT. Did they allegedly, or did they confirm that they used GPT to try and make that lawsuit?
It was confirmed.
Oh no, bro.
Yep. They have the transcripts. They've got the receipts.
The
recipes. They've got them. They got
that's
cooked.
still so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, using ChatGPT as a reference to investigate other things, perfectly fine. Don't let ChatGPT write your legal defense or your legal documents.
Don't let AI do anything because I've
very least
around with that, and a lot of it's wrong.
At the very least, if he was going to use ChatGPT, he has ChatGPT write it up, and then he brings it to his corporate lawyers and say, "Hey, can you look over this and fix what needs to be fixed?" That's one way of doing it. You don't just go, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to do that because the AI is smarter than all you humans because we're going to use that."
God, no, that's not how it works. Also, what is this? Can we talk about the like? I don't know what a polite way to say this is, but retard finds AI does retarded shit, and people are like going, "Oh, like is it that soy jack thing where they point and they have the meme that goes, ah?" Yeah. I don't even know, but like I'm tired of people going, and doing that online to be like, oh, AI is bad. And I'm like, bro, literally this man or this woman or whoever this person was that does the crazy shit already had underlying mental problems. I don't think it's the AI's fault that they went crazy and the AI helped them go crazier.
Well, the way that most AIs are built for general public use is the AI is supposed to affirm what you already
Oh
believe.
god, yeah. Because they
And
want you to
so
use it again.
they're gonna back you up. They're gonna be like, "I got you, bro. I got you, bro." And then they're gonna watch you jump in the crocodile pit and go, "Bro, why'd you do that? You said you
Yeah.
had me, AI. I said that to make you feel better, bro." As Uncle Charlie is chomping down on your arm,
Right.
Charlie the crocodile.
Oh god, right? But I'm just sitting here going, it's not the AI's fault. It's designed to make people be like, "Oh yeah, cool, thank you, bro." Like you gotta, I don't know. Is it a online media literacy problem? I wouldn't even say literacy problem because then we got that like fucking tard that comes in here and is like, "Oh, he doesn't know that freaking what are those two like movies that everyone likes to go media literacy problem?" I know one of them is
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, and the other one is the one with the bugs.
The bugs from Clendathu, Starship Troopers.
Yes, Starship Troopers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we get some retard in here who's like screeching about how no one understands media literacy, but like AI literacy and like internet behavior, I feel like that has fallen by the wayside.
It for sure has. I've actually learned a few things about about current school systems that, as a person who has a child in the school system, is not happy about. I had just learned recently that a lot of kids for the No Child Left Behind, if they attempt the work, they get an automatic 50% in some school systems. And 50% is considered a passing grade. So even if they just write their name on the paper,
man. Oh no.
even if they write their name on the paper and they get all the questions wrong, they tried, they got 50%. It's like, what? Your failure is the teacher of what you need to fix. Like, so all these kids are getting these free passes, and I worry that the next generation of scientists are going to be like, yeah, you know how we got rocket propulsion to work? We took some Mentos and put it in some Diet Coke. That's how rockets work.
I mean,
oh my god.
I mean, look, it's not. Oh fuck, it's not wrong. Oh, it's not wrong, but it's not right. God damn, no. And I'm now in my head imagining some Zoomer ass science kids building a giant Coke bottle that's like 70 stories tall, and then now they're also combining it with like a Mentos cap thing in the cap that's like, you know, a good 20 stories tall. And they're like, yeah, this will go into outer space, and it just explodes. It makes headlines because so many people died because they got washed away by the Diet Coke flood.
Yeah. I mean, we can't entirely blame it on the school systems because there are people older than me that were building air balloons to prove that the Earth was flat.
Bro, flat earthers are wild.
Yeah, so like
flat
honestly,
earthers are wild.
Honestly, it's not 100% the school, but the school's part of the problem right now.
I will never forget that one guy who was like trying to preach about flat Earth in his kitchen, and his wife told him to shut up.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite thing, and they were doing a documentary on it. So this guy decided that he was going to prove the theory wrong by using lasers. And basically,
I've heard about this. Yeah,
I've seen this one.
He literally, like, every time he did a study with the laser, it showed that the laser was actually going with the curvature of the Earth, proving that the Earth was round. And they had to cut the document, like the documentary, like they couldn't complete it because the final results were proving that the Earth was round, and the documentary was funded by flat earthers. And so they're like, no, we can't show this in public. It totally discredits us. And the guy was famous too. I think he like redacted his claim on being the flat Earth, and the flat earthers were like, yeah, we're not associated with this person anymore.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think. Don't quote me on it. I'm just based off what I can remember. But
what is with the internet, man? Okay, here's another hot take that's lukewarm at this point. I really don't feel like a lot of people. All right, there's a lot of dipshits on the internet that shouldn't be given access to the internet. I'm gonna be honest.
I can agree that children should not have access to social media on the
Mm.
internet until, well, media in general on the internet until they're of a certain age, because it influences them way too much. And they should be more focused on learning in schools instead of what's on their screen.
I agree.
So, if I ever have another child, physically or adoptive, limited screen time, and that little person is not getting a phone until they're like 15,
God, you're
when they
not
can
getting a
start when they can
smartphone.
start working. Yeah, not a smartphone at the very least. A flip phone, I could see that for emergencies, because the worst thing you can do on it is text and play Snake. That's why you got to get them the old Nokias, so they play
Right.
Snake.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
Just like I had in class.
You know what I did in class? I used the TI 83, the Texas Instrument 83, and I played Jumpman, basically their version
Oh,
of Mario.
yeah.
And my
Yeah.
Texas Instrument wasn't that fancy.
Mm.
Mine just did math. Boring.
Oh, mine did math too. It was just fancy math in the form of pixels.
Oh, I mean, I know, but like mine wasn't that fancy. Mine was literally like, yeah, you could spell out boobs, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops.
Never forget.
I
I think
can't.
That
everyone's
was
done that.
the peak of math class.
Yep.
Oh shit, we're talking about math
Boobs were
class.
the peak
Okay.
of math
God.
class.
Here we are.
You know,
I was
guys,
just like, I'm thinking about
in
boobs over here.
in biology, I learned about the best kind of bees. Boobies. That's from that's a lyric from Your Favorite Martian. Early YouTube rap singer dude.
Oh
Yep.
God.
And that song was literally all about boobs. Like, he was just singing about boobs and doing different lyrics with boobs. Yeah. Should totally check him out, because he's also got songs about drinking orphan tears. Do we have anything else that's cool in the news?
Um.
Cool stuff in the news. They
How
found a
about
new octopus, and it was cute, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's a little blue guy," and it was so cute.
I'm scared of blue octopuses, and it's because the blue ringed octopus is poisonous. So I associate all blue octopi with poison.
Yeah, that's fair. I will never forget the post that someone made, like, "Look, guys, look, tiny octopus," and someone was like,
Run away from the tiny octopi.
"Why are
It's
you
not
holding
safe.
the tiny octopus
It's
in
not
your
safe."
hand? You are going to die."
Oh, we could talk about
Uh,
the PlayStation CEO confirms that single player games will no longer
Okay.
launch
Okay. Hold on. We don't need to talk
on
about that.
PC.
We don't need to
Why
talk
not?
about that. Because what we need to talk about is why Sony's so fucking stupid that they have to put a lag of 1 year or more before they release their games on PC. And then they're like, well, why don't our games sell on the PC? And everyone's going, gamer, it's because I'm not spending $600 to buy a PS5. Please release it on PC day one. And then they're like, and then maybe I consider it.
Well, the
But
other thing
they
too
don't.
is,
They don't.
say you've got, because a lot of games are starting to get into the crossplay these days
Yeah.
between systems. Your friends, a couple of your friends have PlayStation 6, right, or PlayStation 5, or whatever version.
Or
of
they're
PlayStation
poor
right now.
and they don't understand that they could build a PC. Well, they could have built a PC until the AI bubble happened.
And you're the only one that has a PC, and you want to play this game with them, but you can't, because Sony decides that they're not releasing it to PC till a year later. Well, that year rolls around, and the reason why you haven't bought the game is you and your friends have already moved on to the next game.
Bro, right?
It was only for single player games, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Like
this is for
multiplayer games
single-player
are still.
Yeah, I think multiplayer games are doing cross launch,
Mm.
but that was the example using, like, hey,
Yeah.
my friends have it. Like, if it doesn't launch, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think So I don't know what to say about Sony. Not my monkey, not my circus. But
I hear that.
Yeah. My
But I-
PlayStation currently is very much a glorified YouTube machine in my front room.
I mean, that's
I
what they
mean,
made
I
it for.
I still pay them every 3
Yeah.
months for PlayStation Online, so they are getting some of my money.
Hmm.
Because I can't play my games apparently without having PlayStation Online because it will desync my games that I paid for
Nani.
unless
What?
unless I have the physical disc. That's the only way to get around it is if you own a physical copy. And most companies aren't doing physical copies of games anymore. So yeah, unless they're special editions. Speaking of special edition, I'm sorry, I keep jumping from one topic to another, but my
You
brain is
are,
just
and I'm gonna hate you
firing.
later. I want you to know I'm gonna send you very angry messages when we.
My brain is firing on all 42 cylinders. Okay, I don't even know how they all fit in there, but they're there. I was playing D&D yesterday with my pals, my buddies,
Yeah.
which the AI that I'm playing with mocked me for, but that's neither here or there. Literally, apparently, Wizards of the Coast is doing away with physical copies of their Dungeons and Dragons books going forward, and the only way to get them is to buy them through their online store, and you can only access them through your online store, and you pay the book price at the online store, but if you cancel your subscription to their online store, you lose access to them because you're only paying them for the license. You're paying them
So I
Wizards.
$50
never
for a
fucking played
license.
another goddamn
Wizards.
Wizards of the Coast fucking IP
I
game again.
Swear to
I know.
God.
Greedy motherfuckers. God damn it.
And they
What
said
is.
they said we are not opposed to printing books, but they would be collector's editions. And we all know what Wizards does to collector's editions for Magic the Gathering, right? They charge you $200 to $400 for a special edition. Okay, so these books are going to drop for $200 for if you want a physical copy.
My ex-wife take over Wizards of the Coast? Fuck me, man.
Your ex-wife is a wizard?
No, she's
You're
a
not-
piece of shit that likes to bilk people for money.
Hmm.
Sorry, I got too personal way too quick.
But yeah. So I mean, back to the Sony thing, like it's all a money game. They're just trying to figure out the
Mhm.
best way to get the money for using the least amount of resources.
Yeah.
Which, if you look at it from their point of view, they got to play the game, however gets them to their nut, right? So, that squirrel's got to eat.
Yeah.
Ugh, but still though. I feel like if they got rid of a lot of their extra positions and they actually coded and made good shit instead of like weird pandery nonsense, they might see an uptick in sales and profits.
You know, I'm okay with that because the indie community is where it's going to be at for the next couple of years, I think. And
Mhm.
AAA game companies are going to realize that they don't have to dump millions and millions of dollars into development to make games people will play. They just have to be able to put in the time and effort.
Yeah.
No, this
Definitely
situation
agree there.
clearly needs another $80 million.
I mean, if you're willing to throw the money at it, I'm willing to do the work.
Listen, if someone wants to throw $80 million at me, I will make you a game.
All right. Chat, we're going to open a GoFundMe. Kirari's going to make a very tasteful adult video game.
Oh,
Don't ope me. I would trust Kirari to do that. Because I have a
Well-
feeling we're degenerates of the same cloth.
I warn you, it's going to be a lot of BL.
Yep. It's gonna have a lot of BL.
I'll be like, all right,
guess
so
what?
this is going to secure us money and funding for the second one, which is going to be a dude, and it's going to be Harem Land. And then we're going to do reverse Harem Land. And then we're going to do another reverse Harem Land. And then we're going to do
Sure.
a Isekai reverse
Sure.
harem, reverse
Sure.
harem. Yes.
Sure. If I'm gonna be very honest, if there was multiple games, it would be BL first, then reverse harem, because my girlies need some food. Then we'll go for Yuri because
There's a lot of people out there like that, yeah.
Here's a question. And I've never watched the show, but
Oh god.
is
Yeah.
Yuri on Ice that anime? Is that
Hmm.
a actual Yuri anime, or is the name of a character called Yuri? On
Name
There's
of the
two
character,
characters
yeah.
called Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I avoided it because it was
No, it is
On
not
Yuri on
lesbians.
Ice.
It is not lesbian.
As a son.
It is not lesbian.
Genuinely, if you want tasteful, very understated romance,
Yeah.
please
Are you gonna say Nana?
love for the love of everything, watch Yuri on Ice. It's
Okay.
so good. Like, there's hinted romance. It's just hinted at, and it is between two guys. I will say
That's fine.
but like,
I'm not above that.
I'm still salty to this day that they canceled the movie. I'll
That's
forever
right.
be mad. I will forever be mad about
seeing
this.
There was gonna be a movie.
I'll forever be mad about that. Yuri on Ice changed my brain chemistry. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mm. It was so good. Like, obviously, like, I love like Free, right? The swim club one, but
Oh,
that
yeah.
one's very much like on the nose. It's not really BL, but it kind of is BL.
They're just the boys of summer.
Yeah, it's not BL, but it's BL. Yep. Yeah, we all know KyoAni. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just putting this one guy putting his arm around the other guy's shoulder. And it's like, I see your feelings and I appreciate them.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
sure.
BL. Sure, KyoAni. We it's not BL. Got it. But now, Yuri on Ice is genuinely just like a really good sports anime, and I highly
Okay.
recommend it.
Haiku? Is that one of
Haikyuu
the
is also.
Haikyuu?
Don't bring up Haikyuu. I'll cry.
I mispronounced it. I apologize.
I love Haikyuu.
Bro.
Isn't there like a bike one too? A pedaling one? It's something. It's a sports one. About bicycles.
Is it Yowamushi pedal?
Yeah,
What
Yowamushi.
What about
It's
that
something pedal.
badminton anime?
Yeah, Yowamushi pedal. I haven't
There's a
actually seen that one.
Badminton anime?
Yes, it is. I mean, it
Yeah,
gets
there is.
dark and weird quick.
Do they like develop like special powers and stuff that they use on the courts? This is my
No.
drop
Like-
kick
Like
No.
Inazuma 11.
powered by the gods.
No,
and
not
Taco
even
Bell.
like that.
Taco Bell. Speaking of anime though, I have been I bought a walking pad a few months back, and I
Like for
have
VR?
been
Or
no, just for like
okay.
working out. Because I don't really leave the house.
When you live in Europe, I wouldn't leave the house these days. It's apparently boiling the temperature of the sun.
It's not so bad over here, thankfully. But yeah, the further down south, it was hell. But but like, I've been trying to not so much force myself, but trying to encourage myself to use my walking pad for at least 30 minutes or like 20 minutes a day. And I've been doing it with anime. So I'll put like an episode of anime on, and I'll just walk while I'm watching.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly effective, because then every so often I'm like, okay, I want to watch another episode though, and then I'll just like keep walking and just let that episode play. And then I have 40 minutes under my belt. Yeah.
There you go.
Not bad. Kirari.
And good.
I always think it's funny the people that not knocking it if that's how you like to get your exercise, but the people that have the sitting chairs with the walking pad and they move their feet but they're still sitting. Is that actually doing anything for your body? Because you're not putting real weight on your legs to be able to work them out.
That I don't know. Like, I actually walk normally on the thing.
Yeah, I would too, but I've seen that in the office. I've seen
I
somebody
could
have one of those under their
maybe-
desk. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you're
I
not
could
working the
maybe
muscles.
see
You're
it's like
kicking your
for like
feet.
circulation, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe I could see that. Just having your lower legs in motion.
Yeah,
Not lower
that.
legs. What is that? That sounded weird.
I get
Loverlight?
I know what you mean. It might just be like maybe not so much for someone like the person in your office, but like for some people, it might also just be like an accessibility thing
Mm, for
potentially.
pulmonary issues.
Yeah,
Okay, I can see. Keep their blood a pumping by moving their legs,
yeah,
by kicking their little feetsies on a pad.
yeah. Like that's the only that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. But yeah.
What would be hilarious is if they were secretly generating electricity with the moving of the feet pads so it would power their computer in order to continue doing their work. And that's how the
Dude,
corporation saves their money.
I need my computer to be powered like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Introducing the Flintstones powered computer. Yabba dabba, don't miss out on this deal.
No, I need to. I've been trying to get back in shape, man. It's. I will say though, I got down a notch on my belt the other day, and I'm
Oh, there
quite
you
happy
go.
with that.
Proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
I've been trying to keep up with my workout, but I kind of let myself go a little bit again because I stopped doing it. But it's funny because my mom, she'll be like, "Are you still trying to get in shape?" And I was like, "Mom, round is a shape." And she'll laugh
Sure
at
it
me.
is.
She goes, "You know what I mean?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I've been trying to go out for walks
Yeah.
every day and try to get back into the swing of things because
Mhm.
winter just really shuts me down. If I'm not
Oh,
outdoors
right.
working out, like,
See,
mm,
like that's like another reason why like I bought that walking pad because like obviously I live in the UK and it rains here a
yeah,
lot. And if it rains, I don't want to go out for a bike
You
ride or
can't go out.
for a
Yeah.
walk.
Kirari, no walkie, no walkie. It's rainy,
No,
walkie, no, no.
no, no.
Okay,
So now I can walk in my pajamas at home while
Mhm.
watching anime. It's great. I like it.
Yeah.
Are
It
you
apparently
tired?
helps though.
I have done the
How
laps.
could
Okay,
you do
bye.
this? How could you do this?
Bye.
How could you do this?
What? What I do?
Watching anime
Ah,
while walking?
yeah.
Everyone knows that's stair stepper behavior. Can't believe you've done this.
I'll do it again.
I want to build a helmet that I can have my phone hover before my eyes so I can walk and watch anime outside.
Mm, like one of those like fishing poles that they always use in like cartoons
Oh my
to
god,
like
stop.
urge someone
No,
forward.
stop. God.
Like a
We got a
hamburger
master
on the
blaster
other
situation
side.
going on over here. Somebody's child is sitting on their shoulders while they're holding a fishing rod with a TV screen on the other end for their dad. Mm.
That'd be so funny to see in person. Like, like actually, just like someone walking past like that.
That'd be hilarious.
I
Uh,
Dad, I
let me
want to go
tell you,
home. No, I'm not done yet.
the most skilled that I've ever been at doing another thing while traveling is riding a bicycle while reading a book.
mhm. Sounds like
Okay.
an average day in the Netherlands. Not gonna lie.
So I'd say only do this if you are highly familiar with your streets and the amount of traffic. Because I
Or
would
if you're in the
read,
Netherlands,
or if you're in the Netherlands, because apparently they're special.
Facts.
So
we have a lot of bikes.
if you're reading and you hear a car coming, obviously look up and pay attention to the road and all that stuff.
Mhm,
And then when you don't hear a car, go back to reading. As long as you know your distances and when you're how you're traveling, all that stuff, you got to have that.
mhm.
Yeah. But I used to do that. Um, my sister, she couldn't understand how I was able to multitask like that. I was like, I don't know, that's how my brain works. I'll be at the office and I'll be watching TV with my earbud in while typing a document, while looking at one of my coworkers while they're talking to me. And so my head is completely turned looking at them and I'm typing and they're not seeing any spelling errors pop up on my screen. And they're like, how? How? And I said,
How do you do this?
I can
Some
multitask
sort
up
of
to three
magic.
things.
What the
I can
shit?
multitask three things at one time. That's my limit. If you try to make me do a fourth, I'm dropping everything.
Mm,
It's just perception. Like, obviously, if I've got the TV playing in my ear and somebody's talking to me, I'm prioritizing listening to the person, so it's
Mm,
only really 2 things. But if you ever went to any typing classes, you've got your fingers on your home keys, and so you know where it is, so you know what you're gonna type.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Uh, no, I need music while I'm working, else I'm distracted. Not so much because I can't multitask. I will just be like, oh, but this is more interesting.
Yeah, I do that. Like, oh my god, this past week, I had over 200 claims due last
Mm,
week,
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
you were the
literally
overtime mines.
yep, literally, so I normally I watch TV, right? While I'm doing my work because my average day to day, I can pause for a couple minutes and look at my little TV screen and then go
mm-mm,
back to work, right? And I'm still ahead on my work. But I was doing like 75 claims a day. And like that was from like by the time I got in and the time it was for me to leave, 8 hours straight, just doing nothing but claims. And I have to listen to music because the music helps me concentrate on one thing
mm.
because the music blocks out everything else. Whereas if I have a TV or something playing, I move slower because I hear something. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah,
Whereas the music, I'm just like, yeah, no, I've heard this song a million times. It's just nice background noise while I'm
yeah, I'm the same.
tip tapping away.
Yeah, I get that.
I am the same. Oh, and then the ultimate Friday feeling when you get Bohemian Rhapsody
Yeah.
20 minutes before you finish your shift. Yes.
Or you could be like me, and 7 minutes before I'm supposed to clock out, the power goes out at the house and I can't clock out.
No.
Yeah. I had to message my boss and say, can you clock me out? I'm super serious. My power just cut out on me. She's like, yeah, I got you.
Oh my god. That's such
And I
bad
think it was
timing as well.
80 degrees that day, and it was like 4 in the afternoon. So we were at the peak of the temp, and like I had no fans, no AC, nothing.
Oh god.
Ugh.
I had to go lay down in the first story linoleum to stay cool until the power came
Jeez.
back on. It's okay. My cat was right there with me. He was laying down on
uh
linoleum.
I'm just laughing because like obviously like the UK had a heat wave
Yeah.
this past week. And I will never not laugh at the Americans that don't realize that our houses are built to keep heat in and that we do not have ACs.
Hmm.
That people are like, just it's only 25 degrees, nothing. And then they actually I've seen actually a few shorts on YouTube of like American people that were in London during the heat wave that were like, I get it now. I get why they're always complaining about it. And I was like, finally.
I d- I don't complain about the heat, but I've also had a different experience than most Americans
Mm,
because I was stationed in the desert where it got up to 140 degrees.
Oh
So
no.
I know what true heat is.
mm.
And so for me, I'm like, yeah, it's hot. Am I a little miserable? Yeah, I'll just drink some water. I'm not going to complain about it though. It's like, it's whatever.
I think a lot of people also just don't realize that like heat actually can really depend
Mhm.
on like how the heat feels can really depend on like country to country.
It
Because
can, yes.
25 degrees in France, like the south of France, is not the same as 25 degrees over here.
Well, you've also got the winds coming off of the water too that
Yeah.
help cool down the air. Whereas if you're inland, the heat's going to be different as well.
Hmm.
Not only that, but depending on your living situation, if you live in an apartment building and say there's 3 stories and you're on the third story, all the heat from the bottom units are going to be rising up into your place,
Yeah.
thus increasing it
Yes.
too. That's why if I get an apartment ever, I'm always going to pick the bottom unit. I'm always going
Mm.
to say I only want a bottom unit. I'll be a bottom, okay? We'll just throw it out there.
Oh god, is it 2024 again?
2024, was I a bottom in 2024?
No, that's when that shit started. The VTuber sphere.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know.
uh
6 minutes. Who's got something fun for 6 minutes? Of time.
Let's do the Florida man. Let's do the Florida man.
Florida man.
All right.
Oh
So,
god.
Florida man is in the news. Florida man accused of using chainsaw to steal Pokemon cards. Forget scalpers. We've got Florida men in the news. A man has been arrested after allegedly stealing $12,000 worth of Pokemon cards from a store in Lake Park, Florida. What makes this Pokemon card heist, and they use the word heist, particularly strange, is that the use of a chainsaw to break through the store's hurricane-proof windows. The accused is being currently charged with the burglary of an unaccompanied structure and get out of here in a grand theft greater than 10,000 but less than 20,000, which I think is still a felony. On May 21st, 33-year-old Clayton Warrens, Florida man extraordinaire, was arrested after the owner of Collection Realm.
What does
He
this
said,
man look
"Hold on,
like?
I'm waiting."
What does this man look like? Do we have a photo?
Do
we have a photo?
See a photo, but give
No,
me a
we
second.
don't.
We can
God
pull
damn
one
it.
up.
Why do we never can game rant?
Oh my
Let's see.
I can't
Google
find
is
one.
our friend. 33-year-old Clayton Warren.
Are they though?
Florida man chainsaw. Image. Got him.
Got
Hold on.
him.
Let me.
Oh wow, this man looks like
Your everyday average Pokemon player.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me go ahead and throw this up into podcast general chat. Boop. There's our man. There's Clayton Warren, 33-year-old. Let's see here. There's footage too. There's footage.
Oh my God.
Warren was arrested after the owner of the Collection Realm contacted the sheriff's office when surveillance footage showed a man attempting to burglarize the store. In this footage, the man identified as Warren was seen using a rock to try to break the Collection Realm's front window. When that method failed due to the reinforced hurricane-proof glass, the man resorted to using a chainsaw to cut his way into the building before snatching an estimated $12,000 worth of sleeved singles and bulk bonus Pokemon cards.
So that's like 7 cards.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Warren's vehicle was captured on the security camera, allowing investigators to track the vehicle to West Palm Beach address where Warren was arrested. Ugh.
Oh my God, dude.
Florida man, chainsaw. Let's go.
That's those flock cameras, man. I'm telling you, they're racist.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, no, that's awesome. The comments on this
people
say it all.
go through for freaking Pokemon cards now. Oh my God.
First comment, top rated comment. Florida man. Enough said.
Yeah. Very
Next
much
comment.
that.
Florida man strikes again.
Hmm.
Bro, I'm surprised he didn't use an alligator to get down the building.
Man. I wonder if there's actual of the videos out
And
there.
if I was a Florida man, I would totally ride an alligator gloriously into battle.
I would too.
Just saying.
It has to be a female alligator, and her name would be Methany.
Methany?
Yeah, you heard me. On account of the fact that I feed her that sweet blue crystal. It may make her a little ornery, but I tell you what, once you see her pull a man's leg off, you will not have qualms. I tell you what.
I would call mine crime.
Have another one called punishment.
Crime and punishment.
Yeah.
Uh.
Well, in case you do like a chariot, right?
Mm.
I'm smart.
That mental image is so funny.
That's like
Kirari
saying, let me
just-
introduce you to my guns, lightning and thunder.
No,
One
no.
brings the pain, one brings the noise.
I'm just seeing Kirari with like a sawn-off shotgun waving it in the air saying, "We ride at dawn, fishes!"
Fishes?
You
Yeah,
heard me.
gotta get those fishes involved.
Yeah.
Gotta get them fishes involved. Them vicious
subject.
fishes. Was Florida man enough to fill up your last 6 minutes?
Yes.
We did it.
All right. Comment section. You got a question, a comment, you want to see us talk about some shit. You want to see someone come on this podcast. I don't know, drop their names or some shit. I guess. Cool.
Before we go, if you've made it this far in the video, and we appreciate you very much, this is Kirari's last one for a while. Who knows? She may be back. She may not be. So, in a time-honored tradition, Kirari, you need to do the outro.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Do the outro.
Yeah, do the outro, Kirari. I wasn't even going to acknowledge it. And then we were going to have to build like a deep lore for the channel and be like, Kirari, I need to do this.
Well, yeah, that I guess that's the end of my last episode for a while anyway. Yeah. So you can't find me. Well, you can find me on Twitter still. There will be more information on there in the days. Sage, where can I find you?
You can find me on Twitch when I deign to stream, because lately I haven't been doing that. If not, you can find me here on YouTube under this podcast.
Yeah, and Chase, where can I find you?
You can find me shitposting drunkenly on Twitter most days, or streaming one day a week over on Twitch, or here.
Heck yeah. Well, if you want these guys to talk about something, make sure to leave a comment, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast with a friend.
And if you have any Boilo suggestions, put them in the comments below.
Yes.
Kirari will still check the comments probably for Boilo.
I will always look for Boilo suggestions everywhere.
Right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Bye-bye now.